So the staple of self-improvement is character creation. And what does this mean? What does it mean to create your own character? Exactly what you think it means. Imagine you had a wizard in front of you who could grant you any wish for free. Anything that you wish, anything that you can imagine in your mind, you tell the wizard and it's in your life within a week from now. The concept I'm thinking about is, why not be that wizard for yourself, where you can grant your own wishes for free. You can grant your wish, you can close your eyes and visualize anything that you want, your dream character, your dream life, and it can happen for you, it can come to life. Think about this. Why do we have physical responses to imaginary situations? Let's say waking up from a nightmare, you're sweating, your heart is racing, and you have physical responses to a completely imaginary situation. Because there is a part of your brain that cannot tell the difference between imaginary and real. See, think about something else. Imagining yourself in a fight. What happens? Your heart starts racing, you start sweating, you start to tense up, your muscles tense up. Even though this is not happening in real life, this is happening in your mind. And what is the difference between real life and imaginary? If you keep something in your mind long enough, it is going to manifest into physical reality. It's going to create changes in your body. It's going to influence the way you act so that you can reach that goal. The mind likes nothing more but to prove itself right every single time. So if you give it a judgment, if you give it a baseline of how it can prove itself right, which is the goal that you want to achieve, it is going to do whatever it takes at the end of the day to make that goal right, to prove itself right, and that's exactly what it's going to do. If you're new to the channel, by the way, I'm Dan. I make videos like these every single day, so subscribe. So let's begin with this exercise. You can write down any single thing that you want. This is just a guide. You can write goals, whatever suits you the best. This is the magical list. Anything that you write down will come into your life within 5 years from now. So I want to be financially free. That's number one. So I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit just so you guys can see. I want to be financially free. I want to be able to work from anywhere and travel to any country that I want. It doesn't matter about the action side of it. The important thing is you just write, because writing down these things is going to create a direction for your life to go into. I want a feminine, supportive, beautiful woman by my side. Now let's move on. I want to live in Dubai, Denver, and Germany, my 3 favorite places in the world. This is where I grew up, this is where I went every summer, and this is where I live now. I want to be deeply and personally fulfilled by my work. I want to be able to retire my mother and father so that they don't have to work again. I want to be surrounded by good, driven, and positive people. I want to live a stress-free and healthy life, something I can do now, but anyways. I want 100k subs on YouTube. As I progress, I'm gonna make this 200k, 500k, 1 million. Don't be shy. Whatever you want. K on IG/TikTok. These are personal goals. They can look however that you want them to look. I want to make my first 10k month, then scale 20k to up to 50k per month, and then we'll see where it goes from there. And a lot of people are gonna look at these numbers and say, wow, that's so crazy, that's so delusional. So this is basically what the page looks like. We have all of these things, a list of everything that I want in the future. These are all my personal goals. These are all things I want personally for myself. Be as selfish as you want, be as materialistic as you want with these desires. It doesn't matter. This is the magical list, and this is not some mystical Mickey Mouse stuff. This is real. This is whatever you write down here is going to come into your life within the next 5 to 10 years. You can guarantee it. Also, something like this over here, I want 100k subs on YouTube. This is not going to come if I'm lazy, but at the same time, by putting this goal for myself, I'm going to work more, I'm going to edit more videos, record more videos, focus more on quality, so it's a cycle. Same thing with here. I want to make my first 10k month. This is not going to come without me putting in the work. If I'm lazy, I can write, I want to be a millionaire. It's not going to happen. This is going to just supplement your existing lifestyle. It's just going to make it easier to get the things that you are already working for. So all of these things are something that I'm actively working towards day in, day out. And that is why I'm writing them down. I'm not going to write something down that is not aligned with the way I spend my time, that's not aligned with the way my life looks, my lifestyle, and my habits. So I have my journal over here. I'm going to read out all of the things that I wrote down quickly. So I want to be financially free. I want to be able to work from anywhere and travel to the countries that I love. I want to have the best physique possible. I want to be jacked. I want a feminine, supportive, beautiful woman by my side. I want to live in Dubai, Denver, and Germany. I want to be deeply and personally fulfilled by my work. I want to be able to retire my mother and father so they don't have to work again. I want to be surrounded by good, driven, and positive people. I want to live a stress-free and healthy life. I want 100k subs on YouTube, 50k followers on IG and TikTok. I want to make my first 10k dollars per month, then scale to 20k, 50k per month. And finally, I want a Porsche 911 Turbo S. This is just going to give you the direction that you need when writing these goals. You can go as specific as you want to as general as you like. This is your magical list. The reason I'm calling this a magical list, because ever since I started doing this, I've slowly been seeing my life gravitating towards that path, gravitating towards the things that I actually write down on this piece of paper. So it is magical. So guys, this is what happened today. I just got this order from Amazon and I didn't order anything new. Everything I ordered already came the last week. And I'm pretty surprised because it has my name on it, right? And I remove it and I unbox it. It's The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida. And this book I've wanted to read for such a long time. I ordered it twice, it's non-deliverable twice, and I even got a refund because I thought it was not gonna come, but it just came. Like, look at this. This is such an amazing surprise, and I'm so excited to read this. I'm gonna make videos about the concepts in this book because I genuinely think it's an amazing book, even though I haven't read it, but from what I've heard, yeah, what an amazing surprise. I didn't order any Amazon package, and this comes as a surprise. Amazon just gifted it to me. They want me to grow, they want me to improve. Shout out to Amazon, they want me to become the best version of myself. One thing that most people experience when writing down goals, when visualizing, when doing all of these things, is they're too shy. They're too scared to ask for more. They think it's an insult to the universe or an insult to God that they're spoiled and they're asking for too much. But this is your birthright as a human being. You're born to ask and get what you want and have everything that you want. You're creating your own character as you go. And I truly believe that there is a part of God that lives with us every single moment. So instead of being scared for asking for too much, we should want to ask for more all the time. Ask for more, ask for more, ask for more. And it's not about being ungrateful for the situation that you're in today. It's the exact opposite. Where every single time I go to the grocery store and I get food, I'm so grateful. I give words of gratitude because I know that this is a privilege. Every time I come home and I cook, I know I'm grateful for this meal. I say words of gratitude and praise that I have this meal to eat and I can eat and enjoy this meal. I don't think gratitude is separate from wanting more. I think these two go hand in hand. I think the true way to success and wanting the life that you want is understanding what you're grateful for now, being grateful for it, and then also asking for more so that God can give you more to be grateful for as well. It sounds complicated, but it's actually very basic. I'm gonna show you guys 2 exercises today so that you can visualize anything that you want. So you can write it down on a list. This is called the magical list. And part 2 is going to be a visualization process where you lock in the self-image of the person you want to be, the character, and it's going to come to life. These things sound complicated, but the essence of them is very simple. So now we're going to do the second exercise in the character creation process. It's not going to be long, don't worry, so just follow along. So you want to find a place to sit, anywhere. You want to find a place you can lay down or just chill and just put your head against the wall, something like this. This is where I usually record my videos. I hope I'm in the center of the frame. Let's begin. So now I want you to close your eyes. I know you still didn't close your eyes, so close your eyes. Take one deep breath. I want you to imagine yourself right now. This could be in your job, this could be in a field, outside, in nature. Just imagine yourself, the character that you are right now. I want you to imagine every single thing about your life, about your job right now, about the way your life is, the way you look, the way you talk, the way you speak, your charisma, your confidence, if you have anxiety, if you have depression, if you have sadness in your life right now, if you're grieving right now, all of these, include them in this character. This is the character you are right now. If your eyes are still open, then please close them and just imagine vividly the way you are now, every single thing about your life. Stick that image in your mind, keep it in your head and lock it in. Now I want you to open your eyes. Now we have the character that we are right now. And the reason we need this is because it's going to create a baseline for our future development. Now take another deep breath. And now we're gonna close our eyes again. If you're somebody who wants success, personal fulfillment, you just wanna live a life that you enjoy, you just want to improve in all aspects of life, you're on self-improvement, you just love this grind of just improving and improving. Make sure you actually do these exercises because they're so important. As you already know, self-image is the wormhole to success, and your self-image is connected to your subconscious mind. So this exercise specifically is gonna recalibrate your self-image. So now close your eyes once again, and now imagine yourself. Not as you think you're gonna be in 5 years, but imagine yourself exactly as you want to be. You could decide the way your physique is, you could decide how your life is, if you're in a relationship, if you have this person in your life, if you have this thing in your life. Imagine just for a second that you could shape and form your life just as you wanted it to be right now. Imagine everything about yourself that you want. Anything you admire in others, include it in your character. Things like your charisma, things like your confidence, things like the way you feel, if you're at peace, if you love yourself, if you're deeply fulfilled in what you're doing, if this is in your life, if this other things in your life, if you have this, if you don't have that, anything that you want, whether or not you have charisma, whether or not you can speak with confidence, whether or not you're socially capable and you thrive in social environments. Just imagine all of these things down to the smallest details and vividly imagine. The more vividly you imagine, the better this is gonna work. Keep this image in your mind. You are now looking at yourself in the character that you want to be. This is your dream character. This is the best possible version of yourself that could ever exist. And now we're gonna set a time point in the future, 5 years from now. I believe it's now April 30th, 2024. I'm gonna set myself a time frame in 2029, April. And now once again, take a deep breath and open your eyes. Here's what you just did. We created a reference and a baseline, which is the person you are right now, the character you are right now, and we created a gap. This time gap in the 5 years is going to be the character you created in the second part of this visualization process. And what's going to happen is you're going to find yourself slowly gravitating from this to this, because there's nothing your mind loves more than being right. It likes to prove itself right. We just set a judgment and we just set a pathway for our lives to evolve into. This is going to make it so much easier to stick to the good habits, to cut out old bad habits, to do the work that you need to do, to be grateful, to be in a good state of mind, to be focused, to be confident, charismatic, anything that you want. This is just gonna make it a whole lot easier, because you're gonna find yourself gravitating to this identity that you just made for yourself. These are a lot of things I'm implementing in my life. These are the experiences that I'm having in my personal daily life, and I'm making videos about them, which I find is really cool. Some people say their dream job is being a YouTuber, and I can say that for myself. And here's the thing, being a YouTuber is not when you have 500k subs, it's not when you have 1 million subs. Being a YouTuber is just being a person who records and uploads videos onto YouTube. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now, and by definition, I am a YouTuber right now, which is my dream job. I'm basically living my dream job right now. I'm doing exactly what I love to do, and that's basically all there is to it. I have nothing else to say other than be grateful. I'm incredibly grateful for the situation that I'm in right now, and it only just keeps getting better and better. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next video, and don't forget, become the person who could have saved their younger self. You got this, bro.